Good morning and welcome to Fitch Painting and Repairs Garage. Today's project, a little update on Dad's bike. We got that rear tire changed yesterday. Also changed the rear brake pads. Went over the bike and did some stuff. So, there's brand new brake pads in there. Brand new tire. I'll tell you, these Metzlers, they're a little bit of a struggle to put on. They got really hard sidewall, hard rubber. So later on, we will do the front wheel. We got to do that front wheel, front brakes, and then do the fluids and oil change and whatnot. So got some parts up there, some oil, Dad's bags, got them nice and conditioned. They're looking pretty good. Put some saddle conditioner on all the leather. Got it, all retreated. Should be a little bit better for the water when we hit the rain when we're on that trip. So, but yeah, that rear wheel fought me a little bit. Ended up, jacking that rear end up. Did put that on. Made it just a tiny bit harder to get that wheel up out of there. Just had to really go up with the wheel. That fender was way up in the air to get that out. And to get that wheel out, have to remove the slip-on exhaust piece to be able to get in there easy. Pull the brake caliper off. Clip on the axle nut washer. Push that out. You got two spacers. One's tucked in behind the brake and one's on this side, so you got to get that back in there when you do that. And then you have this long one on this side that you got to get in there, that long spacer. So you get them in there. But to get that wheel out, you jack the bike up, and then tip the wheel over a little bit and you can kind of finesse it and get it out. But we had to take belt guard off. You got to take the belt guard off. Get the belt guard off of there, and then saddlebags, of course, have to come off. Took the seat off. Be able to access the electrical. Rerouted Dad's box. He had this controller for his new brake lights that he put on, hanging. It was just kind of dangling back up in here. Just flapping around, hitting the side of the fender. And, this piece in here. So I pulled it back up in, rerouted it, and got it tucked in under this. And yes, the seat sits down just fine on it. It's no higher than this piece or this piece. So, you look at the back of the seat and it doesn't hit it. This piece just tucks down nice. So seat sits on there just like it's supposed to. So on and on and on and on we will go. Continuing this project. Mine's doing pretty good. I got my riding boots at the leather shop right now getting resold. Well, over 3 weeks ago I took them in. The guy said 8 days. And I've called him every day for the last 3 days. Oh, they'll be done later today. They'll be done later today. They'll be done later today. I'll be heading up there in the morning, or this morning, and seeing if they're done. So I'll be taking that bike on a test ride. What was it I found? Throttle cables. When I put the throttle cables on there, I had the throttle cable slightly adjusted too much, and actually it was engaging the throttle plate. So basically, when you went to start that motorcycle, it was like you were cracking the throttle open, holding the throttle slightly open as it was cranking. So it just meant it was really sucking a lot of fuel. So I found right now, the way it's all set up, cold start, crack the throttle, you don't crack the throttle at all. What you do is you pop the choke out partially, not all the way, partially, and then give her a fire up. She's been running pretty good, idling, so we'll dial that in a little bit. Need to test run it, get it up to running temperature and see how that idle increases once she warms up, because that's what always happens. That throttle really is a little bit touchy. That old Evo motor. She purrs like a little kitten. Oh, love the bike. And this twin cam 2010 twin cam. It's a 96 cubic inch motor. She is a workhorse. Love it. It's a good thing this is the engine, actual model that was mostly trained on while I was going to school. 2010 was the year I went to school. Graduated in 2011. And this particular bike right here, not this one, but this model is the #1 bike that we were trained on. So pretty excited about that. The only thing that I don't have is digital tech. So, eventually I will get all that software set up so that I can run an interface on the bike and I can keep Dad's bike all shipshape, ready to go. But, servicing and mechanical and all that other stuff I'll take care of. It's just if we got a monkey with that damn ECM. So, but that's, idle's controlled by the ECM. Your air fuel mixtures, all that. It's a fuel injected bike. So, but a good thing about it, you hit the key, fire it up, and she runs. And she's a good runner. I haven't really ridden it much, but once I get the tires and oil change and all that stuff done, I'll go out, throw little miles on the bike, enjoy it. Stay tuned.